Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces December 28, 2022. Your emotional world is in good shape today, as you pay it special attention. You can get into applying yourself to personal projects, and sharing your feelings with others enhances bonds. Your increased sensitivity to the personal atmosphere around you and others' moods doesn't seem to get in your way. In fact, you're drawing strength from it. You tend to push aside practical considerations in favor of visions and dreams today. Today is more about catching some inspiration than locking something down. You can feel a psychic connection with someone or experience powerful dreams that stick with you throughout the day and perhaps motivate you. Tapping into your intuition is easy now. You are no stranger to intense transformations in your life. Since 2008, you have harbored the mighty power of Pluto in your solar 10th house, and he is now direct and at full strength. This has made your professional life one of the most significant areas of your life, sometimes at the expense of your personal or romantic life. Use today to reflect on how you have gone through so many rebirths around your ambitions, goals, and plans, and discuss them with your significant other. In the coming years, Pluto will turn his attention to other areas of your life, and you will never again taste his power in this sector of your life. This is an immensely important period for you to rise up, seize control, and dominate. If you are not in alignment with your true destiny, you still have some time to recreate yourself. Ask for advice from your lover. Try not to limit yourself from experiencing new opportunities at work. You may not feel like now is the time to chase after your dreams or reach out to the professionals that you look up to when the moon in Aquarius conjunct Saturn in Aquarius. Instead of restricting yourself from your professional possibilities, use this conjunction as an opportunity to assume responsibility for fulfilling your goals and aspirations. Do so sooner rather than later before you lose your nerve, since the moon will station void of course for the rest of the day after this conjunction. The moon's departure from your career sector yesterday not only wrapped up the last new moon of 2022 but has left you with a lot to unpack on both the income and career fronts. This wasn't just the moon's only visit while Venus, the planet of money, was here, but just as she was separating from a friendly aspect to planets in your income sector. This has left you with a better sense of both professional direction and of where the money is. Today you can evaluate and act with fluency. The greatest benefit of this special energy will come from focusing on yourself, not others. What is right for you in any given situation is up to you to decide. To prepare for making good dietary decisions, stock your house with healthy foods and give yourself lots of choices. There are many ways to have healthy diet: fresh juices, colorful salads, expertly prepared tofu. These options take considerable effort, but the payoff is worth it, don't you think? If you have stocks and investments, today's the day to review them and consider cashing in. It is an 8-day, and your finances are in the spotlight. When it comes to options, it can be difficult to know when to exercise them. Yet, chances are good that the decisions you make on this day will be the right ones. Do your homework and talk things over if need be, and then make some moves towards greater earning. As Venus moves into her final 7 days in your career sector, she has everything needed to not only bring this professional year home with confidence, but to help you line up for the next. With the tailwind from the recent new moon at her back, a better sense of where the money is after a friendly aspect to planets on the income front last week, and with heart and mind becoming more in sync, this allows you to see what you want and how to make it happen. A week before Venus is due to return to a social and serendipitous part of your chart, the moon wraps up its last visit for the year. While this is a visit that has included a friendly aspect to planets on the communication and relationship fronts, there is a bit of magic in the air today that is encouraging you to take the leaps of faith Venus will require. Our eyes in the sky. This morning, the Aquarius moon urges us to set boundaries with our family and not let others take us for granted. It's a great time to reconnect with your personal power and vow to leave behind any people, situations, or behaviors that are holding you back. In good shape, Your mind and body are in perfect accord and you feel totally invigorated. You're able to take advantage of this feeling to stay on top of your fitness regime. You appreciate how quickly your athleticism is improved and you're much more aware of your strengths and how effective your stamina is. Your body needs special attention and your nerves are on edge too. Everything that excites you endlessly is not always worth your attention. Strengthen your body's resistance and make sure to get plenty of sleep and rely on both for a bit longer. When eventually you do relax, you enjoy it more intensely than ever. A tendency to rush into romance scares off potential candidates for your love. Such a forceful approach can have an adverse effect on the person you dear, might put you in the mood to reconnect with your body, so try to get in a workout or some stretching. Use this cosmic force to look for ways to improvement your daily routines, communication skills, study habits, or personal goals. Tonight, the energy of the Pisces moon is upbeat, so be sure to reach out to the people you love for a quick hello. This is also a good time to work on your social media presence, so go ahead and post that holiday picture of your family. In the late morning, the Aquarius moon conjunct Saturn, setting a stoic tone to the day. This influence can stir up discord with family members or loved ones, but it is unlikely to manifest in arguments. Conflict might even be helpful. It could provide us with a platform to air grievances. But the Aquarius moon doesn't predispose us to reveal our feelings. Instead, we sense there is a gulf between ourselves and others that cannot be surmounted. This transit coincides with the holiday season, a time when we may be surrounded by those who only knew us as our younger selves, and are clueless as to the realities of our current day-to-day lives. We want to share our authentic selves with them, but know that would be too controversial. It's up to us to be the mature ones in the dynamic and request space if we do not wish to mask our identity for the sake of social politeness. The moon begins its void of course following this transit, lasting nearly the rest of the day. It's easier for you to make important decisions. You complete tasks more effectively by doing them straight away. Don't put anything off or refuse outside help, instead improve your capacity to involve others. Every type of team activity you're involved in with your colleagues proceeds smoothly. Exercise self-control and don't make agreements without first thinking them through. Otherwise, you could get involved in unnecessary disagreements. You may receive an offer from someone you find attractive, but don't be too upset if it doesn't go your way. Feeling restless, you may resort to overeating but must resist the temptation to overindulge. The cosmic weather is then quiet until just before midnight, when the moon enters Pisces, exiting its void of course. Over the next 2 days, our headspace is dreamy and imaginative. If possible, use this time to relax and reset. This can be a sensitive period, when we are overly keyed into other people's feelings. Without proper energetic boundaries in place, we can even absorb others' emotions as if they were our own. We should be conscious to avoid high-intensity individuals or energy vampires who can drain us. Instead, use this influence to commune with your creative muse. Music and artistic media can have an uplifting effect on our emotional state. Pay attention to your dreams, as they will have intuitive messages to communicate.